In this video, we'll learn about if, count, and countif. We'll see how to use this in a spreadsheet. Okay. In the previous video, you saw how to use average, sum, mean, and max. This time, we're gonna use these three just to use our spreadsheet more efficiently. Okay. Now, before we go to our spreadsheet, which is this, first of all, let's see how to use them. First of all, we're going to start with if. Okay, let me put it back here. So if, now if basically checks a condition. For example, if you look at this spreadsheet, okay, we have some students here: John, Sarah, Mike, Emma. This is the results for the math, English, science. Okay, this is the total. Now let's say our condition says if somebody getting more than 250, that person pass, or 270, that person pass. Other than that, they are failed. Okay, so we are giving a condition is saying anything other than this number is going to be pass or fail. How we can do that? So here I'm using 240 is the mark for the pass and fail. Okay, so this is the place, this column I want to use for the result. We're going to decide are they pass or fail, right? So based on this result. So let's talk about John. To find out, again, you just double click, write down equals. With equals, you write down the word if, right? And then you give the condition. What is the condition? We are saying if the value based on this, isn't it? We'll check in this one. So I just double click on it. I don't need to type. You can type it actually if you want to, but that's fine. And saying the value of E2 is greater than or equals to 40. If somebody is getting the value here is greater or equals to 240, you give them pass. You mark it as pass. Or if it is not the case, just give them fail and you close the bracket. Okay, so one more time, we are checking the value in E2 column. Is it greater or equals to 240? If it is 240, first value. If it is not, second value gonna come. And you close the bracket, you press enter. As soon as you press enter, as you see, it shows pass. And for the rest of those, you just need to drag the formula. You just apply to anywhere. It's pass, pass. This one is fail. Why? Let's check, because it's only get 203. The interesting thing is, if for some reason, let's say I just change value here. Okay, let's see here. I'm just saying this person just get 30 in maths. So their total comes to 205, and automatically this column changes value to fail. So that's how powerful, as you see, the formula is. You don't need to check it yourself. It's automatically do all of this task for you, right? That is about if. Remember, always you can see the formula here. You can change this value, by the way. It could be pass, fail, it could be anything else. It's totally your information, your text. Make sure it is inside this quotation mark. Okay, even I can say, okay, anybody got more than 240 is A, they're getting A. Anybody else, they're getting C or B, right? If you just enter, as you see, it just comes like this way. But why is still showing it? Because I changed the formula, but I didn't drag it yet. So if I just drag it now, you'll see all of them gonna be changed. Okay, you got the idea. Right, let me go back to pass and fail actually. Right, next one is about count. So count is basically, it counts numbers, how many subjects we have marks for, right? So for example here, if I want to see for John how many marks are in here, is there any empty column or something like that, we just simply write in here. How to write it? Start with equal sign, write the word count, and then I just want to count from this point to this point. So just click on here and drag it till signs, right? These three, and to see any how many number there, and then close the bracket press enter, and it definitely should show me 3 because I can see there is 3 columns set value. If for example there is no value here, let's see what happens. It just shows me 2. Means it shows that okay, in 2 column I have value, right? If I take one more off, it should show me 1 now. Okay, so that's how it is counting the number values, right? And then obviously I can just drag it to show all of the results, right? Okay, so that about count. Now the last one is count if. This is really powerful one. Let's say we just want to check count with condition. For example, I want to check how many subject a students passed or got more than 70, right? So here, let's say John got math, English, science, and Sarah got the same Mike Emma, right? If I want to check how many subjects John got more than 30, more than 50, more than whatever number, how we can find that? Okay, so if I just write down here this condition, start with equal sign, the word is count if, then you start with the bracket. Okay, count if, start with the bracket. Now which columns I'm checking, right? I'm checking from here to here. In these 3 subjects I'm checking, did he got more than or less than any certain number, okay, any specific number. So I just select those and then write comma. After comma, you just give your um equation, right? You're saying with quotation mark, anything greater or equals to, let's say, 70. Okay, make sure you close the quotation and close the bracket. Okay, so look at it here. What I'm doing here is I'm writing count if and checking from this number to this number, is there any number more than 70 or equal to 70? Give me those numbers. Okay, how many numbers are like this? If I just press enter, it shows 2. Why? Because this is less than 70, of course. It is more than 70, it is more than 70. So, one more time, look very carefully. It is really a powerful one, an important one. So, equals count if, and then you are just giving the range where you're checking from. You're checking from B2 till D2. Then you're giving a comma, and then this part is just basically condition part, right? The criteria part. You're just giving this part inside the quotation mark here, quotation mark here. Inside you're giving what is your criteria, anything more than 50, anything whatever, and then make sure you close the bracket and press enter. Okay, and then of course, like any other formula, all you need to do now, drag down and it will be just follow up for all of those person, right? Anything you are changing, again, let's say this one, it goes to 0. Look, it is currently 3, but if you write down, let's say this person got only 20, and you see the number going to be changed itself here. Okay, so that's basically if, count, and countif. Really 3 powerful formulas you can use to work with your spreadsheet. All right, guys, thanks so much. Make sure you practice it.